Hey everybody, just getting ready to start my day today. It's about 11:45. I'm actually in a different market today. I'm in a bigger market. I'm actually, and I'll tell you, in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. That's where I'm going to work today. Population, about 3 times what the old market is that I was working in. We'll see if we can get some orders. This market has been pretty bipolar lately, to say the least. Sometimes you sit for a long time, sometimes you're just moving nonstop. Usually can get some bigger orders here, so we'll see how it goes. I'll show you some of the stuff that I get, some of the stuff I take, and we'll go from there. I mean, the things we get to see out here, look at that sky. I think I might actually get wet today. All right, just walking in to grab this first order. Only took about 5 minutes to get. Going into Arby's to pick it up now. It was right across the street, and it says the order is ready. Well, that order went up less than $1, but that's okay. It went to $6.90, so it's a good way to get the day started. Hopefully we get some bigger ones. Let's get on to the next one. Just sitting at a red light. Just got this order. I don't know how long it's been. Still used to checking the time versus when I get orders and stuff. I'm sitting at a red light, so I don't like this order, but it's in the slower part of the day. It's around noon, and surprisingly enough, this market doesn't really have much of a lunch rush at all. Or if it does, there's a ton of dashers on. But we're going to go ahead and run it, and we'll see when I get done with it, and I'll show you the offer screen. Just got to Jersey Mike's. It was only a couple of minutes away. Figured I'd chime in and say, I don't mind picking up at this place. They're usually pretty quick. At least this store is. So we'll see if they're quick this time. Just as I predicted, one order was ready, the other was not. But they slammed the second one out, and I'm out of there within like 3 to 4 minutes. I love Jersey Mike's and picking up here. I'll be back with you with the offer screen when I'm done. Sitting here, yeah, that diner order probably should have taken, but I don't like it because that place is usually a longer wait. So I don't know, sometimes decline an order, and then you get the reward of sitting. So I have been sitting for about 15 minutes now, and one of the things that I found, and I don't know if there's any truth to it or not, but you go into like an idle status if you're not accepting anything or not seeing anything. So I tend to move, not very far most times, but I tend to move to like from one side of a large parking lot to the other. Just shows my GPS moved, and sometimes I'll get an order after it. We'll see if it works this time. So I took this Shipt order, kind of longer miles, but I have delivered to this house before, and it's a pretty easy shop. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't love it, but after sitting 15-20 minutes, it's time to take something and get moving, even if it is longer miles. So we'll see how it goes. I actually reached out to the customer and told him, hey, I'm available now. I can drop this off sooner if you'd like. If not, I'm going to be starting it in about 20 or 30 minutes. Customer got back with me, agreed, so I'm going to start it now. Save myself about 30 minutes of sit time waiting to start it. Just finished that shop up. It took about 17 minutes, not too long. So now we're off to drop it off. Just leaving right now from a very nice farmhouse. And this is what it looks like out here. It is lots of wide open spaces, and look at that beautiful sky. I love delivering to these farmhouses. They tend to tip a little better. Come on, Instacart, really? You're the Drive for Free app today. Let's get something that's a little bit shorter miles, please. Thank you very much. Well, it is 2 p.m. Not doing bad. Got about 3 orders in. Not sure where we're running, still waiting for a tip to come in from Shipt. Hopefully I don't get stiffed. But no, pretty good so far. And we'll see where it goes from here. The passenger princess over here has her DoorDash, and she's silver where we happen to be because they require 80% here. But she's able to log in on time, which means there's not a lot of dashers here. So hopefully when it picks up, it'll get a lot better for the DoorDash offers. We'll see. Got a little tiny baby DoorDash shop, but should be a quick turn and burn. So that was fun. Was in there shopping that order, and a couple substitutions, nothing really big, easy to handle. But the biggest thing is I had an Instacart come across the screen, the bubble. I seen $80. I clicked on it. Just enough time to see the box for Sam's Club, and couldn't get the miles or the items or anything like that. But I really wish Instacart would get a system to where you get a chance to at least see the orders and look at them, instead of having to be tornado with the fingers, which can be a good thing sometimes. On a side note, gonna go drop this DoorDash order off. Show you this screen when I'm done. Well, I took this order. That's not great. I mean, I did ask for a bigger order, but that's not what I had in mind. The order was, and I missed this screenshot, the order was $30 and some change. And it was said like 17.4 miles or something from where I was sitting. And it was a couple miles, 2 or 3 miles out. So it's $1 a mile, but it's a bigger shop. It's like 42 items or something like that. But I was sitting for 40 minutes, so can run something or make nothing, I guess. Day started off so strong too. Hopefully it gets better. That shop took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but that is what it is. But the one thing I hate the most is you'll be in checkout or halfway done scanning all of your stuff, and DoorDash will send you an order in the middle of checkout, which you can't leave checkout. I mean, I guess you could, but those workers would get totally ignored. They should not be able to send you an order while you're in the middle of checkout. I am about 5 minutes from dropping the second order off from this shop, and that's going to leave me about 15 to 18 minutes outside of town, which isn't where I would generally like to be because I have to drive back. But the one thing I noticed about large orders when they come in is they're usually timed logistically, and I usually get them when I'm further out. I hardly ever get them when I'm sitting next to the store. So cross fingers, because today has not been a real good money day. I mean, I don't know where I'm at hourly. I haven't figured it, but that's not very good. So it is what it is. Off we go. Oh, just got that dropped off. Now I'm out in the middle of nowhere, which is where I drop a lot of orders off, because sometimes you got to run the stuff other people will not run. And you can make money. As you can see by the offer screen, you know, this set about $13 an hour, which it is the slower time, and hopefully I can get something on the way back that's a little bigger. But other than that, it sucks when your day starts out really, really good. You're running really good. You're running, you know, $18 to $20 an hour, and it just slowly gets away from you over the course of the day just because there's nothing there. And this is a larger market. I mean, this is Mount Pleasant, you know, Central Michigan University, and, you know, I forget what the population is, but I know it's like probably like 30,000 or something like that. But yep, it is what it is. It's not just small towns, it's the bigger towns being affected too. What are your guys' markets like? I mean, are you doing good? Is money down? I seem to be hearing everywhere that money is down. So let me know. And now the part that all of us gig workers like, the fueling up the car with gas. Oh, it is so expensive right now, and I hope you guys can all hear me. I'm out, and there's a lot of traffic right now, but this is what we are paying. That is the cheapest I could find it. So it was $3.99 yesterday. Today it's $4.99. Okay, well, not having much luck. It's been over an hour. I'm getting a bunch of crap pings. You can see quite a few of them that I'm getting, to the point where I did get a $7 plus run. It wasn't a plus order, but it was like $7 and some change. And I hit the decline button and said some interesting, colorful words, to say the least, that included the name DoorDash in them. And the large order, yeah, it came. It was $11. Unfortunately, it was 12.4 miles, so no better than a regular order. Yeah, not having much fun. Shop after shop combined with food order, not worth the time, not worth the effort. Turn shops off, and it still manages to send me 2 more shops before the filter kicks in. So, well, I watch my hourly dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. I'll be back if anything else changes, but this is going to be a lost cost day of where I've made more than made less than minimum wage. Aren't we having fun? Well, desperation is heavily kicking in, trying to make something of the day. I am going to take a high risk, possibly high reward order from Shipt. This thing is over 100 items. It's only an estimated, not a pre-tip. Let's hope I don't get burned on this one like I did the Shipt order that I did earlier. They didn't tip me. We'll see how it goes. This shop's going to take a while. Well, that took about an hour and a half to finish that shop. And would have got it done a little bit quicker. Except for there was a lot of subs. Sorry, Passenger Princess was getting in. Except for there was a lot of subs. So it'd be about 15 minutes to drop it off. So an hour and 45 for the $20 base pay. And we'll see how the tip's going to be. You can see the order off to the side there. And I'll show you what the pay is if I get a tip for it. Thanks, guys. Just got that order dropped off. Took about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. So hopefully get a decent tip on it. I haven't got the tip in yet, but I'll show it to you because, well, video editing is great. And we'll see if we can get another one in. All I have to say is, hell yeah. Got the tip in for that order not even 5 minutes after leaving the home. The lady was really, really super nice. Although that's the first time I think I've had to spend 15 to 40 seconds reading storyboards about their life. But hey, you respond, you be nice, you be polite, you be courteous, and good things happen. So I'll take that one as a win. Kind of helps the day a bit. Well, it's kind of dark now, or really dark now. Yeah, I've been out for about 9.5 hours, going on 10 hours. I'll total it up, but I think I made like 130 or somewhere around there. So a pretty bad day in general for the hours worked, but I'll take it. I mean, what else are you gonna do? There's always tomorrow. We are actually thinking about traveling out to maybe Saginaw or Lansing. Never really know where we're going to end up. But I think I'm going to call it a night and head home. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.